whisky as we go. However, do not feel obliged to finish your dram all at once, because I'll go over them all and then I'll leave you in peace to enjoy them at your own rate. Okay? So no rush at all. Every 2 seconds I'm just going to get some more whisky. But this one is 48% in alcohol, and you should find it's got quite a nice short, nippy, and a bit of a hot finish. It's got a weird bit of hotness on the end of your tongue, like a hot pepper. The finish, okay? 2 seconds while I just get this other one.
People come here all year round
all year
now.
Round. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Aye. A lot of people come now before the festival and after the festival because you get better attention at the distilleries, you know, and you get groups and groups at one time, just sort of conveyor belt.
Right.
In the name Bunhaven, Gaelic, and it means mouth of the river, and that's because just where the rocks are there, and you can see a kind of greeny bit, just 300 yards there, that's actually the mouth of the Margaret River, coming off the hill. But half a mile from here, on that river, is the Margaret Spring. That's the water source. Pipey water straight here, don't let it run in the land. We don't want peaty water, because 90% of what we do here is actually unpeated. So there's one good reason. Other good reasons this, it's the pier and the bay. We're on the edge of...
Okay, so is everybody quite familiar with the distillery process then? Yeah? So a wee bit of background history about Lagavulin then. So Lagavulin was first established in 1816 by a guy named John Johnston. Now John first legally applied and was granted to establish a distillery. However, prior to that, it was known to have at least 10 illicit stills on this site alone. So they actually went to great measures to hide them. They even used to hide them in the coffins in the church down the road. So anywhere they could to keep them out of sight. Now, John's neighbour also established a distillery on the other side of this site named Ardmore. And then what they decided to do was in 1819, they decided to merge them both together to make a bigger Lagavulin.
This was an easy task for them. They grew up in the distillery business as their father had actually owned 2 distilleries outside of Glasgow, Yoker and Dundas Hill. I'm not sure if they are still open or not, they might have shut down quite a while ago. But they kept this distillery until the mid-1930s, built it up from scratch. It was more or less a field beforehand. And that's when they passed it down to their grandson, who actually wanted nothing to do with the whisky industry at all. So he sold it on to a different company, and it kept going backwards and forwards from company ownerships up until 1994. And that's when we were bought over by Invergordon Distillers, which came with ourselves and Jura Distillery, who were owned by the same company. Then Invergordon Distillers were bought over by White and Mackay. And within 6 months, White and Mackay decided to shut their flatty down, leaving us mothballed with 20,000 casks left in stock, just because they preferred the site capacity Jura had. And back then, whisky was more or less the same. It was all bourbon casks, unpeated more or less. And especially over here at this side of the island, there is no peat banks. So the Portellan side got all the peat banks. So your Lefroy and Lagavulin, they've always been peated, they've never been unpeated. So this was one of the casks that was left in the warehouse that was mothballed.
sì, un attimo, andate.
Dobby only wants Harry Potter to be safe. Dobby is free. Dobby never meant to kill. Dobby only meant to maim or seriously injure. Dobby remembers how it was before Harry Potter triumphed over he who must not be named. Dobby only wants Harry Potter to be safe.
It's got one of the first
Spotter's pad.
Morning. We're on our last day here at Sky and the trip is coming to an end. We're gonna have a lovely day and we're gonna see a lot of things. We already saw some fairy glens. I'm pretty sure I felt the presence of the fairies and we're taking a lot of good drone video and drinking a lot of good scotch. And that's all I have to say. Check in later. really loved.